CK3 has one of the greatest modding scenes out there. Today, I'll level with you. I don't have anything planned. I don't have anything prepped. My general idea is I'm going to look at the Steam Workshop, download mods at random, and see if they're any fun. Welcome to the wacky world of CK3 mods. If you do enjoy this video, then make sure to like the video and subscribe, and I'll make sure to make an entire video dedicated to the mod playlist that exists on Steam. Let's see what you sick bastards are up to. So I was originally meant to be recording something else today, but this mod really caught my attention and my imagination, specifically this guy, Charles Beagle II. We are in Australia in an After the End mod-inspired region, so the year is 2666, I believe. Yep, it is. And this is Charles Beagle II. One sec, let me just move out the way so you can read this. And that's when, as the editor, you would shift me over and not include this part, but because if you do, then it would be, you have, haven't you? Okay. Anyway, let's read. Charles Beagle II suffers from the sins of his father. The Mad King Charles I believed a great army would soon descend on Australia's shores. Bear in mind, this is like the middle part of Australia. It forms like the road that connects the north and the south, apparently. So he led his armies away from Carmichael to Kimberley in an attempt to form an empire that could outlast the onslaught. Yet his brutal rule only inspired the north to unite against him, and he was slain in a great rebellion. I am his son, and I have inherited this fallen kingdom. So we're going to see if we can do what our father set out to do, and attempt, shall we say, to form an empire that will crash the game. I said Charles Beagle. We're going to see if we can form an empire that will make our father proud and prevent what he thought was the crashing of the game. So this is Charles Beagle II. Let's see if we can make an empire that's worthy of our father, or if the game will crash. This is Charles Beagle II. I thought Aeryka would try the same thing and hope it'll work. His father built an empire. We're gonna see if we can just the sunk cost fallacies, lock it in. Alright, that didn't work. Let's try out this. This is the Grand Batavia mod. It turns Crusader Kings 3 into the Netherlands for some reason. Actually, what am I doing wrong? Someone just says it's a total conversion. It's called Blackjack and Hookers. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what this mod is. I just installed it. I'm just desperate to have a video at this point. I've spent a long time recording for just a lot of crashes, so maybe I'll get some content this time. It said total conversion mods, so I'm only looking at total conversion mods. Okay, it worked. Blackjack or Baccarat? We're gambling today. All right, let's put chucking 100. So dealer stands at 10, and we have 13. I'm gonna hit. Okay. That's not going well. Let's try again. We're at 15. Damn. I'm gonna stand. We won! Let's go! Dude, I love gambling. What is this? Is that a 20? Let's go! Oh my god, this guy will finance all of my buildings. You know what? We're going 500. 18. I'm standing. What does push mean? Does that mean we draw? Okay, what about Baccarat? I don't know how to play Baccarat. Player. Continue. We won? Oh, okay. Right, I'm going all in on... Apparently I'm really good at Baccarat. Alright, waging it all on player. Or banker. Okay, I can't do that. There you go. Player side wins. Bro, gambling is easy. But I guess that's this mod. Oh god, what is this video? Alright, let's see if there's anything else we can do. I don't know what that is. As an anime girl, I'm not touching it. You're going to tell me these people are 14,000 years old, not touching it. Stone Kings. What does this mean? More game... You know what? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. I'm going to go observe mode and see. Because I think what it does is I can turn everyone nomadic. And then we'll just see what happens. This is the Drew Darnell portion of the video, chaps. More game... Okay, here we go. Game rules. Oh, I could just mess with some stuff. Okay. All nomadic. There you go. Let's see what happens. The Great Step. And the Iberian Struggle. Okay. Oh, this is good. Alright, let's quickly observe. And away we go. I'm looking forward to this. Watch nothing happen. Watch this entire thing be useless. I like it just says the Greeks, the Egyptians, the Butters, the Anglo-Saxons. Do they still start a war? They do! In the Northern invasion of England. Nice. Dude, there's a load more wars now. There's just a bunch of humiliation wars going on. Okay. The Estradanes. What about just the Danes? Oh, there's the Normans. So they're defending against someone. Oh, and they've, yeah. I think these guys are client states now. They're not vassals. It's a tributary contract. It's amazing. Look. Oh, your levies are going down fast. I imagine you're doing too well. You actually are doing pretty well. I think the Normans are spitting out more and more. Okay, there's still the Seljuk invasion of Armenia going on. Yeah, look, he's spitting out a bunch of people. Ugh, this is horrible. What the Franconians are doing. He's got a decent amount of herd. He's vibing. So who has the most amount of herd right now? There's 15,000 over here, 15,000 here. The Normans don't have any herd. There's 9,000 in the French. I guess all these guys are herds are nomadic as well. Oh, they beat the Norwegians. Okay, so the Norwegians are now no longer able to win that. Cool. Right, so they've been kicked out of Britain. Ah, you're the Danes. Well done. Chieftain Morcar the Lionheart. Okay, bit early, mate. This is fun. All right, I'm gonna leave this running a little bit, and we'll see what we can get out of it. All right, had a little snack. I've come back, and there's the Greeks have taken tribute of the Seljuks, the Cumans, and the Novgorod or something, or like you could do run Ukraine. Well, that's fun. Are they collapsing? Oh, I think there's a kid on the throne. So yeah, I think that's probably the end of that one. And then there's the Norwegians who are also collapsing, but they take part of the Danes. The Normans have kind of consolidated a bit, and the French are doing fine. And the Czechs have just popped out. But the Franconians, they got, well, they're dead. But they've turned into the Boulogne Franconians. Okay, they're Flandern French, and they have part of Kent. Good to see. Well, let's on to the next one, hey. Body shape and slivers. We're not doing that. Battle for Agatharia. Alright, cool. Let's do it. 15 years ago, pillaging invaders from the North land of the residents' English shores, but whereas previously they would take the booty and flee, now they came to stay. They call themselves Fjordlings. To the residents of Agatharia, they are known by a strange name, Badgers, on account of the striking black and white war banners. Cool. Alright, let's go check it out. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to be that guy, but Badgers? Doesn't really strike fear into your heart, does it? Oh no, the badgers are here! You know, like, I get that, especially like honey badgers in the US, but like, I don't know, if someone said the badgers are here, I'd probably want to go look. I don't know if I'd run in, you know, in terror. Maybe I'm wrong, we'll have to find out. Alright, let's get to this one. So we got Eagland, the badger invasion. Okay, I gotta play as the badgers. Can you lead the badger invasion of victory? I gotta stop thinking about the badgers. What kind of noise does a badger make? Well, I'll ask my girlfriend. What kind of noise do you think a badger makes? Just yell it. What the? She just went. What the hell was that?
Kind of snuffles, isn't it?
Huh?
I feel like a badger will snuffle.
Right, we're gonna snuffle as the badgers. Alright, it is like, it's a nicely designed map though. I'll give it that. Total victory. What is this? You have the title Eagland, Clenmanland. Basically, I need to, and I completely control the region of Agatharia. Alright, cool. Apparently, this is the sound it makes.
Mom, up! Back up.
That's a honey badger.
Jesus!
That's a honey badger.
Yo, listen to this!
4. Back up.
I'll tell you what. No, I back it. I back it. Badgers are scary. Yeah, I apologize. I'd like to take this moment to apologize to the badger community. Vengeful Bup. Cool. Blodvar has forever stood in his indomitable mother's shadow, but now she is dead. The reigns of Hathorin fall to him. Cool. Okay. His mother was a bit legendary. Changeling. Oh dear. So cult of the car gods, pagan faith, extra animals, spirits. Very cool. All right, well, let's take a bunch of concubines. You can see it's a de jure county, so let's do that. A one-way truce with Jarl Olaf. What's this? My cousin. Blodvar is a fierce Fjordling, a warrior of the Northern Lands, now steering the Fjordlings after the untimely death of his mother. I mean, she was 68. I feel it was pretty timely. Man of considerable competence and ambition, his iron will and ruthless axes will be tested as he seeks to carve a legacy of power and conquest for him and his people. In the initial 3 months of the game, Blodvar must struggle to cement his control of his realm. In the story cycle, Blodvar will be guided towards his destiny. Afterwards, you'll be free to chart it. Oh no. I should have declared this war that quickly then. Oh god, I think I might ruin the story. Oh no. Our warriors had been scattered, as spirits did now. Even my mother, the she witch herself, was no more. Okay, cool. So I think we weren't as competent. I swear I had more troops than this. Tensions rising. There's arguments. That's not good. If you don't bring them in line, this invasion will come before the winter comes. Sure. The Fjordlings must remain strong. I really regret declaring this war. Oh, they're fighting. Oh dear. This is cool. Subdue them with the marshal. 32%, 12%, or 16. Okay, we're gonna have to subdue them with the marshal. They sit down cursing my name. That's not good. And we have divided Fjordlingers. That's not good. Oh boy. I'm now a lunatic. Oh god, this has not gone well at all. We're on aggressive attacker now, and the gambit. So we're not a lunatic. We've become the champion, the chosen of Lerna. We have no fertility. God, this is insane. I'm gonna kill my wife. I'm the warg. I've become a changeling, and I'm gonna murder my wife. Oh god. They will fear and serve me, or they will fear me and pay me. Alright, we've established our authority, and we're going to eat this man alive. No more quarrels, no more failures. From this for a day forward, we have a storm that will swallow the south. Alright, cool, we did it. Alright. Can't create Minotaur's regiment. There's siege ladders there. Rothlings. And there are berserkers. 150. Okay, we need those berserkers. But they cost a good amount. I mean, they seem decent. Okay, let's get rid of these Occam something or other. And let's get these berserkers. Beast cavalry. That is just that. I'm sorry, that is a furry man. This mod also runs really quick. Okay, well there's an increase in the Badger Line invasion. What's this? Raise Runestone. All right, cool. Everyone kind of hates me. Shocking. Now let's continue the conquest. I don't see why I wouldn't. Speed 5 is so stupid quick. And we're going for a big old county this time, and she's been having problems, whereas I've just been constantly conquering. I mean, the capital's name is Furuk, and I got a bunch of half men, half dogs running around. Man, this is a little bit suspicious. The game is so quick. My brain can't work this fast. But there we go. We've got the capital for ourselves. Maybe this country called Lanonia. It's really hard to focus on what's going on. There you go. I've won one whoop. Oh god. Okay, that's one victory. I had to reload because I accidentally changed religion. And I feel like that's like completely against the story. Meow. There we go. We won. Good stuff. All right. Let's just declare a bunch of these tiny little wars. Here we go. Stand there. And meow. And meow. Someone's trying to kill me, I think. I do want to say I appreciate the flavor of this mod. It's quite well done. It's not the biggest of mods out there in terms of total conversions, but I like it. It does what it says in the tin. And it runs so fast, it's kind of hard to not enjoy it. I'll rain another runestone. What I can do as well is I can transfer these duchies to my de jure kingdom, which is very cool. I like that a lot. There's a task here. Kingdom Badge Invasion becomes de jure liege. There you go, look. Claim victory in the River War. I think we've done that. And then I want this total victory, which shouldn't take too long. Gotta wait for these truces to... Oh, yeah, no, that truce isn't done yet. Oh, the Great Fueling Army. With the River War behind them, the Badge Invasion has its gaze southwards. Very cool. We call on the might of the Great Fueling Army. Nice. About 2,600 men here, but I'm basically just using the Berserkers pretty much exclusively for our men-at-arms, which is pretty good. It works out well. Oh dear. Okay, well I've clicked raise over here, so let's just quickly do that and right click. Because in the meantime, he'll have won a bunch of sieges as well, or she will have. There we go, I've won. And that's one more province secured. I'm being raided, I think? Although that was, a long time ago, perhaps. All right, here's more. I can transfer these duchies now. Some of them, at least. Hey, so I really like this mechanic. I have to say, this is really cool. Defeat the English. Okay, I've done that. Let's go for this duchy now. High-speed battles here. Think I've lost. That's not good. Straight back in. Really hard to tell if I'm winning or not. You might be like, Laith, we'll just don't play on speed 5. But why would I do that? It's way more fun. There we go, 100%. See, I don't need to play on speed 4. My brain simply works too fast. Also, maybe there's something wrong with me, but I played it, now that I can play this fast at speed 5, playing at speed 4 feels super slow to me. I get really impatient. Any doctors in chat willing to help me with this condition? This was the Duchy of Verona. Cool, let's do that. Give me the bear, that's kind of sick. All right, another quick victory, and now I need to sprint back and deal with the rebels. Where are they? Okay, they're over here, go. Oh, cool, there's got some sprites. Look at that. All right, do I get to click any more of the fun buttons? Transfer this over to me. Transfer Clanonia over to me. All right, now we're going to wait a little bit until we can attack them all again. Problem is, if I unpause for too long, this man's going to accelerate. It's like I'm playing Interstellar. Okay, truce with you. I don't have a truce with you. All right, nice. It's another quick victory. No, don't die. Don't die. Come on, I'm so close. That's what's killing me. I was wondering, this entire time, my stress has been just devastating. It's because I'm ambitious, so I don't like giving away territory. Okay. I really don't like that feature in CK3, to be honest. Like, I don't know why being ambitious means I can't give away, territory. Yeah, look at this. The Badger Invasion now has a lot of digital territory. There's only one province left in Feronia. No longer ill. That's cool. There's another one done. Don't know if that little island counts as part of the whole thing. Maybe it does. Above vassal limit. Damn, I really should not be giving away. I need to stop giving away territory, man. It's killing me. Another one transferred. Now I just need Feronia. Fortunately, a lot of these guys are independent now because they broke free because they got too weak after I'd smashed into them. Go fight these rebels. All right, and another victory. Now, what's left? It's just probably 2 more wars against you. Oh, cool. That's done. Defeat the clanmen. Done. Look at that. For doom and death. Hell yeah. Oh, we just proclaim our victory. Excellent. The Furies have won the battle for Agatharia. The Badger Invasion proudly flutters over the land of Agatharia. The Red Badger Sigil now emblazoned across the isle. Very cool. Thank you for playing it. I hope you enjoyed the mod. I started this project was on a boat in the middle of the ocean, and 18 months later, I'm so proud to release it. Especially thanks to my brother who helped the family choose the parrots and tractor for learning they used to be so readily modded. Very cool. Obviously, I sped run that, chaps. I'd highly recommend you try it out for yourself. Very cool. I enjoyed it. It's a simple total conversion. I quite like that. Thank you. Revamping it and making it more granular. 100 new provinces. I think whereas the last one made us go supersonic in speed, I think this one might not have the same effect, but we'll see. I mean, damn, I'm not gonna deny it. This is a lot more. Hey, San Marino exists. Cool. Damn, there's so many new provinces. How fast does it run? I'll tell you what, it runs decently. Very cool. Yeah, I mean, they've done what they said on tin. They said they did in the Low Countries as well. Yeah, look at that. I mean, there is, like, compare this in France to then this. I wonder how it affects balancing, you know, because more territories. I'm assuming Flanders. Actually, Flanders is not as powerful as I thought it'd be, given the amount of territory it has. Same thing with the Pope. Maybe it reduces like, tax base and stuff of each one. But look how many, man. That is a littering of provinces. An actual smattering. I mean, these guys are so close together, I'd assume they were the same goddamn province. That's ridiculous. All right, very cool. Alright, let's go for the Lord of the Rings. Well, this will be fun. Hey, you know there's Lord of the Rings mod for CK3? Yeah.
What haven't you showed me then?
I don't. You gotta speak louder. But who should I play as? You always play as Sauron.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you?
I don't. Well, find out. It's been some years since I played this mod. I'll play as Sauron. Sure, I'll try it. All right, Lord of the Rings, Realms in Exile. What can we do? You can actually play as Sauron. There you go, Sauron. All right, let's see what happens if I play as the Dark Lord Sauron. Dynasty Legacy. I feel like Warfare is probably a shout. Ugh, that's cool. High Trebuchets, Black Uruks, Karagor Pack. Damn, those Karagor packs are insane. Let's get a couple of those. We'll make a lot of money. Damn, Karagors are kind of nutty. Oh, look at the High. All right, now we're poor again. Kind of crazy if you think about it. Crafting, I didn't even see that. It's been a long time to play this mod, but damn, he's cool. The Deceiver. Is there going to be an event that pops up? There you go. He has had setbacks to defiance of Celebrimbor. Damn. And the elves in the intervention of I cannot pronounce that. In the War of the Elves and Sauron. Can I hover over these? Ah, that's so cool. Middle-earth has been abandoned by the Valar and is ready for a new master to put it in order. Invade Gondor. I need to completely control a couple of different places. Dude, oh my god, Denethor looks sick. Look at Denethor.
I mean, he is angry. That's his thing.
Did we have a truce or something? Yeah, for 4 years. Okay. Damn, private army? Get all those done. Wait, you don't think? Sorcery, right? We'll select ritual location. Raise the dead. I'm sad. Sauron's sad. Perform ritual. Did I get it? So I need Forthalan. What do I need? I need Forthalan, Parthalan. I think these are all in Gondor. Okay. Can I just holy war for a kingdom? Yeah, I can. I can do one per lifetime. So that's Forthalan over there. So it is just these 3 bordering provinces that I need to grab. I think I have one. If I holy war for a kingdom, I get it. Screw it. Let's just see what happens. My models are so cool in this, man. Alright, we have one. Barely. Just about. There you go. Oh, look at that. Minas Tirith looks amazing. Promise sorcerers for a southern thrust. I think I was meant to declare that holy war, you know. Gonna make sure by hiring a couple mercenaries. Can I be too careful? I do want the Age of Man to come crumbling down, but, you know, and I want it to be this day. Well, just about. Lovely. There you go. Oh, that's worked nicely. Now I just gotta wait a little bit. Post a couple of things. Alright, we have some peasants rising up in Mount Doom. I think we'll be alright, you know. There you go. Okay, so the only thing I need is being exalted amongst men. Given that this is meant to be like a snapshot, like a whole ass playthrough, I really like, now that I've played a little bit, I want to play a full playthrough, but I really want to see what happens if I invade Gondor. So, I have gone ahead and given myself the necessary prestige. Now we'll wait for the truce to be done. There is something amazingly funny about just seeing Sauron, like, hanging out. Just as one of the boys. See, I can't actually march on these things. I have to lose the 1,000 prestige because I have a truce. So I definitely should have waited, not just instantly declared war, I think. Oh, look, guy gets a plus 1,000. Oh my god. That is a ridiculous level. What is that? They can fight the entire thing themselves. Alright, let's invade Gondor. I have no doubt that there's going to be a lot of opponents that are going to turn up. I'm going to win the siege and then we're going to fight them. I don't like a ton of people turning up all at once. Yeah, like, see that 9k? We've got to get rid of this lot. Let's just quickly nip in. There you go. They fight me individually. That's ideal. There you go. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's strategic, and they're all dead. All right, guys, let's go march on Minas Tirith, man. That's an easy dub right there. My problem is now we're all gonna starve to death. Fair, we only have 96% left. Let's just march in. I'm sure we'll be fine. We've got 14 supplies. We don't need anything else. I'll kill as many of my own troops as I deem necessary. Where do they fight me from? We suddenly dropped a lot of percentage. Oh boy. Okay, I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna keep going. I'll lose all the men. There you go. Invasion of Gondor. The stewardship of Gondor. Look at that. The sun has finally set on the damn Dune. I cannot pronounce this Lord of the Rings stuff, man. The white tree burns yet as kindling for the dinner fire of my feasting troops. Gondor is shattered. Its leadership scattered and disorganized. The Westlands now lay open with no forces strong enough to assail my lands. My conquests all but inevitable. A glorious day, but for Mordor. Found a holy order. Can enter seclusion. All of the White City. Shall taint this city as was done with her sister. Oh god. The Shadow of Mordor. Flames can be seen as far as Peligir by the coast. Minas Tirith has fallen to the armies of the Dark Lord, and the walls of the White Tower have turned black from ash and smoke. Very cool. Does this mark the end of the Third Age? I mean, I rather think so, personally. I don't think there's anything bigger than the Empire of Mordor. Cool, that was a fun little dive in. I definitely have to do that, like, properly for an actual video. Right, chaps, well, that was our brief dive into the world of CK3 mods. I think next time what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a list of CK3 mods, mod lists, and then I am going to play each of them, maybe even on stream. So if that's something you want to see, make sure to like the video, subscribe, chaps, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. My personal thanks to Aiden Clark, who is said to be 7 feet tall. Lewis Wright, who once killed a man with his bare thumb. Redguard76, whom I've been secretly in love with this entire time. And the Schmoobler, who needs no introduction. Also thanks to Crilly, Ghostwolf, and Jason White for being my Patreon supporters. Means a lot, guys.